On the 21st of March 2024, I released the third video of my Roland playthrough. In this video, I decided to farm the side quest Alter Ego Godless Monsters for a hybrid gun known as the Dove Hornet. Hybrid guns, if you are not aware, are extremely rare versions of unique guns that are combined with another unique gun. These can range from more mag size all the way to insane damage. The gun we were looking for on this day was the Dove Hornet, a gun that combined the infinite ammo of the Dove repeater pistol with the legendary corrosive repeater the Hornet. I'd never been much of a hybrid farming guy myself before this point, with the only one I ever successfully farmed being the Ajax Ogre back on my Xbox 360. But if there was one hybrid I was going to farm, it would be the Dove Hornet, and that's because the Dove is a guaranteed drop as the mission reward for the aforementioned quest. So with the use of read-only farming, I handed in the mission over and over again until... Chat, this is my first ever time getting the Dove Hornet. That is a hybrid. That is a hybrid. Boom. I'm so happy with that. Let's fucking go. Infinite ammo Hornet, chat. This is awesome. That's right. I got it in only 22 runs. Incredibly lucky. When I released this video, I was on cloud 9. I couldn't believe how lucky I just got. I really thought nothing could bring me down until beloved Borderlands YouTuber fishman6 commented on my video saying, now you gotta farm one from Slither. Like a real man. So, I haven't been 100% truthful with you about the farm. The quest reward isn't the only way to get the Dove. There is one other way. In the same quest that you need to hand in for the Dove, there is a mini-boss that you must defeat called Slither. Slither has a 1 in 10 shot, or 10% chance of dropping the Dove when over level 50, which makes farming the super rare hybrid version of the gun way harder. So upon seeing this comment, I accepted Fishman's challenge, purely out of spite. I mean, how hard could it be? So I wrapped up my Roland playthrough, and it was finally time to start this 3-month-long saga. Alright, so I'm gonna be farming the Dove Hornet from Slither. We already got it from the mission reward, but apparently we gotta do it like a real man. Don't get me wrong, chat, this is completely out of spite. My internet then died and my footage corrupted, so I ended up losing the first hour of runs. Well, that's an omen if I ever saw one. Day 1 was largely uneventful with 8 Doves in 77 runs. We did, however, have Slither drop an equalizer that scared the shit out of me, and then we also had another world drop equalizer that I thought was from a pile, but upon closer inspection, I saw that it's actually a scythed creep drop. So still really lucky, it's just not as cool. Day 2 looked much better than the first, with a lot more dub drops and 4 more world drops, including 2 revolutions of friendly fire and a corrosive artifact that I somehow didn't already have for the character I was playing. We ended up doing another 98 runs, but getting the same amount of doves as last time, bringing the total to 16 doves from a total of 175 runs. The original plan for this video was to quickly farm the Dove Hornet, shit talk Fishman a bunch during the runs, then out of nowhere release the video and have him be all surprised that I randomly farmed one of the rarest guns just despite one comment he made on my video. But that quickly changed when I went into Fishman's chat while he was streaming his 100% Borderlands playthrough that he'd been doing for over a year at this point. I found out that he knew I was farming the Dove Hornet, which meant I had to change the plan, and fast. So when I saw the opportunity to take him down to my level, well, I took it.
Did you get an ogre from before? No, I didn't get an ogre. I only beat the badass round 1 time. I'll probably end up farming the ogre on normal or TVHM or OP0 or something. So you can't farm one like a real man is what I'm hearing. Ah! Oh my god, it's been like 15 months. Do you know that? Do you know that, Cashew? Do you know it's been like 15 months since I started doing this playthrough? And now, a year into this fucking playthrough, when I'm still not at the end, I gotta hear, oh, so you're not a man. Because you're not going to farm the OP10 ogre. Oh, you're just a little kid. You're just a little boy. Just a little coward. A little pussy child. You're not even trying. You know, fine, Cashew, fine. You want to have a man off? We'll have a man off. I'll tell you what. I'll get that OP10 ogre. I'll tell you one thing. I want to see you getting a Dove Hornet from Slither. We got a deal, Cashew? Or are you not man enough for deals? Man enough? I'll show you who's man enough. That's what I like to hear, Cashew. 1405. I knew you went back down from a challenge.
It was now a race to see who could get their drop first. Fishman and the OP10 Ogre, and me and the Dove Hornet. Statistically, I was definitely at a disadvantage, since the Ogre's drop rate is a massive 21.5%, and the hybrid I was looking for was only a 0.00000. But even though I had the disadvantage, I was banking on a few things. For Fishman to get the OP10 Ogre, he had to complete the Magic Slaughter Badass round in OP10 multiple times. An in-game challenge that I had already previously seen him struggle on.
No!
That, and the fact that the ogre he got had to be overpower level 10. If it dropped as 8 or 9, it wouldn't count, and he'd have to do it all again. So the race was on. Whee! Hey, Dove. Not a good one, though. Keep farming.
Oh, that's a necromancer. Okay, fuck it. Okay, don't. Fuck me. Actually, fuck me. Please. Game for me. Oh my. Fuck you. Are you fucking with me? How?
Oh. Thought we got it. It's fucking anaconda. Not even a good one, too. It's a piece of shit.
I don't even know, guys, about killing these with melee. Yeah.
Hey, we finally got another dove.
No. No. So. Wave 5. Guys. Warlord Slog for the first time since we started the farm. Only one thing left to do. Dead. First run. Did we get an ogre? No. We did a run.
Hey, it's a dove. It's been a very long time since I've seen one of those. Hey, shock dove. Yo, the dove! Whoa!
No way. Please. Oh, why? Why?
Hey, another dove. Like, it always just kind of works. Yo, another dove.
I'm gonna cry. 6 runs and nothing. I'm gonna cry.
Dove! Still no hornet, though.
Please. Oh my god, it's there! Oh my god, it's real, man. I finally got it. We got the OP10 ogre. The first one we got was OP10. I can't be happier about that. I don't think it's a good roll. We only got 6.2 fire rate, but I really don't know much about ARs, so it could be good.
I lost the race to Fishman, and honestly, by quite a lot. During day 3, all I got was 7 doves and that anaconda jump scare. Even though I had lost the race, I was now locked in a contract with Fishman to finish the farm and get the Dove Hornet. My own words were used against me, so I was stuck in the unique hell that was this farm. But hey, maybe I'll get it on day 4. Day 4 was a sad day. Not only did I lose the race to Fishman, but I did not get a single dove drop in the first 32 runs of the stream. 40 minutes of nothing but complaining about Fishman. Did you know that Fishman 6 isn't even a fish? He's actually just a man. He's been lying to you this whole time. We did kind of make it up though by having 4 doves and 20 runs going up to run 300, but it was a sad day nonetheless. However, more and more doves kept flowing in until I hit a wall, another 20 run gap with no drops at all. And then I got this. It's so annoying. It's a defiler. It's a fucking defiler. I saw corrosive pistol. We got a defiler. We got a defiler, dude. Not a dove. I really thought I got it there. I mean, white coloring, corrosive legendary drop from Slither. I couldn't believe it wasn't it. You know, besides the fact that it was statistically improbable, but still. And just like that, the drops went silent again. I didn't see anything else until 24 runs later, which, well, yeah, I don't give a shit about that. But thankfully, I was able to save face a bit and get another 4 doves before the stream was over. This meant despite being one of the more brutal days, I was able to get 12 drops from 106 runs, which actually ends up being on the luckier side of things, even though we had massive gaps in between a lot of drops. At this point, even though I was still locked into farming the hybrid, I'd taken a little bit of a break from the farm to focus on my SMG and the Athena playthrough. It was time for the break to be over, but since Fishman was asking so much, I hatched yet another scheme. Just before the next day of farming, I sent Fishman a video of his own Dove Hornet drop from months prior, and claimed it as my own. I didn't even remove the counter or anything, but he totally bought it. I had now bought myself some further time to farm, and farm I did. On day 5, I wanted to switch things up, so I invited Hellfire to join me on the stream while I farmed. During stream, to keep himself occupied, Hellfire said he'd farm a cobra or something, but to be honest, we mainly just shot the shit on day 5. Good thing too, because even though this ended up being a longer stream, it was pretty damn unlucky. That being said though, on the second run, this happened. Hope you get the big loots. Well, we've been farming this for like 5 days, so yeah, I'm sure we got it today. I'm sure we'll get it. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Holy man, I thought oh, that's fucked up. Don't do that to me. Despite that though, I was glad to have Hellfire there, because otherwise this day would have probably been the worst so far, with multiple huge run gaps without a thing. After that, I started looking at our runs to dove ratio, and it was going terrible. The dove from the Slither is a 10% drop, as I stated before, but in 445 runs, we had only gotten 37, which put us about 3 or 4 doves behind. Which doesn't sound that bad until you realize that the gap only got worse throughout the day, with a massive gap of 13 runs without anything, directly into another 13 runs without anything. It then went 6, 9, 16, 152, 16 again, 1, 1, 3, 7, 1, 1, and 3. This left our total at 48 doves from 550 runs, making us a whopping 7 doves or 70 runs behind the average. And that was mainly because of the amount of world drops taking up those number slots I just said, with a crux and this.
I was thinking about making a video about graphics in Borderlands and how they don't matter, but then I was like, that's such like a baseless bait.
Yeah, that's such a cashew video to do.
Oh my god, I just got a cobra.
No, you didn't.
I swear to god,
No,
I
you
just
didn't.
got a fucking cobra.
No way.
I'm not even lying. I actually got a cobra before you got the fucking dove.
You're fucking banned. You're banned. God damn it. Hellfire got a fucking cobra before I got the Hornet. This felt like all of my luck just transferred over to him for the day, as the gaps in doves were just getting bigger at this point. But at least we still had a good time chatting away.
It's like fucking casually just like what, 12 o'clock in like the afternoon over there or something.
Yeah, it's 12:41 p.m. at the mo.
Time zones just live crazy. Like,
Yeah.
like when we
The
had
sun and
Pizza
shit, and like
the other
it's
night.
like a circle and it like rotates and oh man.
I hate you.
I love you too. Like you kick dogs, I don't, you know. Complete.
Well, no, not so much the dogs, but I guess well, I mean, you make a good point.
Just quit.
because
Just end the
it's
clip
it's a
there.
lot
End the clip
different.
there, chat. Clip it and end the clip there. Well, not so much the dogs. We left the farm on run 550, where something incredible happened. Alright, this is gonna be the last run. Here we go.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my goodness. It's a Pearl Havoc.
You got nothing. You got nothing.
I wouldn't call that nothing. I mean, it's a green Pearl Havoc. Yeah, we got nothing. On day 5, we did 167 more runs, got 13 doves and 5 more world drops. Having done 550 runs at this point, I was in full sunk fallacy mode. It didn't matter that I'd wasted hours of my life with more to come. I was going to get this hybrid. Day 6 was a lot better mentally for me, mainly because Hellfire was back again and this time didn't get a fucking cobra drop. But really, besides a crap ton of survivor talk, we were able to get quite a few dove drops. And to keep up with tradition, this happened on the second run of the day. Oh! I hate you. I hate you! You can't do it. What was that, run number 2 of the day? Already an equalizer? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a fucking slow and painful death at the hands of the equalizer. Fucking embarrassing. Oh yeah, and 48 runs later it happened again. But I'm not gonna lie, even though I was seeing more dove drops, I think our collective sanity was dropping like crazy.
Fucking one of them, they have them out in somewhere in Europe, because it's out in like the desert and shit. Dude, it's somewhere in Europe. I don't know. It's out there in Egypt somewhere. All right.
That's
Looking
funny.
like desert tombs and shit. I don't know what the hell where they were. Can't remember exactly. But people are legit dropping like flies, needing medical attention.
What is bro yapping about?
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
that-
somewhere in Europe. It's got
dope.
the desert tombs and shit, man. It's in Europe.
I'm thinking about me screaming in your ear as I get 2 cobras in one run, while you suffer through 10 more streams to get the Dove Hornet.
Yeah, you're great. I'm glad that I invited you back for a second round. No, the whole day, the biggest gap between drops was only 16 runs, so it was a lot more eventful. We ended on run 717, which meant out of an extra 167 runs, we were able to get 15 more doves and 3 more world drops. On the last run of the day, Slither got stuck and I had to go search for him, but sadly there was no drop. Also, it's worth mentioning that at this point, I told Fishman the video I sent him was his own Dove Hornet drop, and he had this to say. So see you for day 7. Well, we reached a full week in counted days for the farm. It had definitely been longer than that, but between the ogre and cobra drops to the fact that we were going to break into the 800s in runs today, yeah, it was safe to say that this wasn't my favorite pastime. Thankfully though, despite this being a shorter day, I mean, what a great day for doves! With all of the dove drops coming in packs, or I guess blocks? When I got one, another was soon to follow in the following runs. This being punctuated by the massive gaps in between these groups. These big gaps didn't hurt the overall amount of doves as much as you'd think though. We got 14 doves from 133 runs, which is actually slightly better than the doves drop rate. I mean, we only got 2 world drops, but still, I'd much rather have this than a bunch of world drops like a few days before. These big gaps though were definitely taking their toll on me as this happened. Love will to. Oh my god, we got it! No kidding. Imagine looking back at the screen, you idiot! Oh my lord. Wow, what a fucking fool. What a fool. I'm insane. I've gone insane. I started getting so bored, I just started messing with chat. Fun for me, and isn't that what really matters? No. Yeah. Other things to mention about this day, well, we got our 69th dove on the 769th run, which. Wow, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. The final run of the day happened on run 848, where final run, but, man, this bitch, fuck it. We didn't get it, but I'm not done. I want one more run. I'm sorry. The final run of the day happened on run 849, where, actually final run this time for real. If this is the last run, chat. The final run of the day happened on run 850, where, all right, here we go. This will be the last run. I promise. And, oh my god, we got nothing. What a surprise. Fucking hell. Now, day 8 wasn't really planned, like, at all. I woke up early and coincidentally decided to tune into Fishman's 100% playthrough stream. While in chat, the Dove Hornet farm got brought up because, of course it did.
Hellfire got a cobra the last time I farmed for the dove with him in a VC. I have been too busy editing to go back. Nothing to do with my emotional damage, no sir. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't so fun, is it, Cash? You ain't so easy when you're the one who's got a man up, is it? Well, I'll tell you what. It took me over a month to get that OP10 ogre, but I didn't give up. You can't give up, Cash. You can't give up. You can do it.
And after that incredible speech, there's no way anyone wouldn't start a short farm up.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll farm the dove while watching stream. You better have your replay buffer on at least, Cash. You gotta at least clip it if you get the drop. You know, if it doesn't happen on live, as long as you clip it, I'll accept it. Maybe. Maybe. How's that? Keep you on your toes.
So that's how day 8 came to be. I was still recording everything and I was ready to just put in some runs while watching a stream. The runs for day 8 went by pretty slow and I wasn't really getting much until run 4 gave me the first drop of the day. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's over! It's over! It's over! Holy shit! Holy shit! Fishman, you fuck! Oh, I got it! I fucking got it! Oh my god! Holy shit! Finally! The Dove Hornet from Slither, who's a man now, fish man in fucking quotes.
No way Cashew just got himself the Dove Hornet. No fucking way you got the Dove Hornet. Send me the clip on Discord, Cashew. Come on, don't be shy. Send me the clip. And it better not be my fucking drop again. Yeah. I'll accept it. I will accept it. He's gotten the Dove Hornet. He did it. Congratulations. How does it feel to be a man, Cashew?
It was finally over. And I couldn't think of a better way to finally get it than to get the drop while Fishman was streaming so I could get his live reaction. As for the weapon itself, I mean, it's a Hornet with infinite ammo. I'm going to be using the hell out of this every chance I get when playing this character. The fact that I got it on Roland 2 is honestly awesome, since Metal Storm lets the burst fire be crazy fast, and since it doesn't consume ammo, there's no downsides to it. Honestly though, I was just glad this whole ordeal was over. My advice to anyone who wants to get a Dove Hornet themselves, unless you really got something to prove like me, just farm the side quest, like for fuck's sake. But after 21 and a half hours, 21 world drops, 77 dove drops, and 854 runs, I have finally got the Dove Hornet. Months of work have paid off. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thanks to Hellfire for being in the video. And Fishman, the ball's in your court. My challenge to you is to go farm an OP10 Twister from O. You know, that is, if you're man enough. My channel members are JBH, who has a moose that they ride around like a horse, except with built-in handlebars in the form of antlers. Wesker520, who dished out a barrage of insults so bad that everyone who heard him swore that we'd never repeat them again. The guy on the receiving end of it will never show their face around here again. Angel B, who came up with the phrase rock and roll. It wasn't in a musical context at all though. It's actually a strategy for what to do when being robbed, mainly just throw rocks at strangers and roll away. Chippy Scrippy, who swallowed the firefly when they were 9, and ever since they have the ability to glow in the dark on command. Jaden H, who is best friends with 3 professional security guards, so whenever they go out together, it's like he's the president. Noah Rollins, who has the only opinion that actually matters. Everyone has their own conclusions until he speaks up, and then everyone will just agree with them. Handsome Frank 63, who spent all their home loan money on the invention of a giant mechanical horse. It's just like a real horse, but this one includes an eject button. Tryptophan, who knows what it's like to live like a monk. I mean, they never did it, they just got a feeling. Death, who can find out any fact about you as long as you give them at least an hour and you provide them with the fact. Nevertheless Raven, who was pretty great at all those board games you only played like once. Weird knockoffs of Monopoly mostly. And Koi Cadaver, who killed a man in front of a judge and several other witnesses, but was still able to convince a jury that they didn't do it when representing themselves. Thank you all so much for this extra support. It means a lot to me that so many of you would still continue to do this. If you too want to join the legends on screen and get a shout out of your own, the join button is just below the video. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, go subscribe to Cash, you motherfuckers. If you're not already, you're losing your mind.